Hi everyone, and welcome back to What I Watched This Week, episode 15. I hope you like the intro. Of course, I had to basically give some credit to one of the best directors ever, a real genius, and as you can see, I survived, but only because I am the creator of this channel and also I've subscribed to my own channel. So please do the same. Come on, wherever else you find a channel where I can recommend you so many good quality films or TV series, the majority of them quite unknown. Every time when I talk to friends, to relatives, they always tell me, oh, I can't find anything on Netflix, on Amazon Prime, on Apple TV. It's here. Ho tanta passione, saving you so much time and giving you very good and honest reviews. So let's start. This week I watch 8 films. Get comfy, prepare the popcorn and enjoy the show. The first film that I watched this week, it's called The Perfect Score, a 2004 comedy. First of all, great cast. Chris Evans, I think I've been watching, a lot of films with him, aka Captain America, recently. I believe one of the most underrated actors in Hollywood, and also Scarlett Johansson. Trust me, my wife is just on the other side of the camera. Every time that there is a Scarlett Johansson in a film or Charlize Theron, I have to watch that film. Of course, because I love enjoying their great acting. I'm honest, my wife is on the other side of the camera, so she can see from my eyes. What can I say? Not a lot of expectations, I know, according to the critics, but the critics are always so harsh regarding movies. For me, it's one of those great stories, very simple, about friendship, about, crazy characters. One of them really made my son laugh for the entire film. So what can I say? My score to this film, 6.5. Available on Amazon Prime, at least here in the UK. And now let's move to the second film that I watched this week, called Palm Springs, a 2020 comedy sci-fi. I have to say that I've been waiting for this film for such a long time. I was waiting, that it was available on Amazon Prime here in the UK. And all of my waiting, I think, was basically paid back, because I'm gonna tell you straight away, I like this film. Again, another very simple storyline. Also, the fact that, I love the time loop idea. And the two characters, the main actor is brilliant, but also, in particular, there is Christine Milioti, that I already seen and appreciated in the TV series How I Met Your Mother. Actually, she was the mother. Sorry for the spoiler, but this TV series was released more than 10 years ago. And also in episodes of Black Mirror and Modern Love. She's so sweet. She's so magnetic when she's in movies. Probably she's not one of the most beautiful actresses over there, but I like her. What can I say? So 90 minutes of pure relaxation, like the area where the film was set, a desert resort in California. What else do you want? It's the perfect scenario, 90 minutes. Trust me, my score to this film, 7, like I mentioned earlier, available on Amazon Prime, at least here in the UK. And now let's move to the third film that I watched this week, called Run. A 2020 thriller / probably horror, because there are some very cruel scenes. I watched it with my wife, who most of the time was covering her eyes with, a pillow or a cushion. But I have to say, the story probably It's quite predictable. A control freak mother, a lot of mystery, moments of tension and twist. Also, the film is not particularly long. I would say not even 1 hour and 40 minutes. So perfect for a Sunday evening just before you're going back to work. So it gives you that kind of energy and tension to start the week in the right way. As I mentioned earlier, a story a little bit predictable, but overall perfect for a car-free evening. My score to this film, 6.5, available on Netflix, at least here in the UK. Fingers crossed for my mom. I really hope that as well is going to be available in Italy, so you're going to be able to enjoy this film. And now let's move to the fourth film that I watched this week, called People, Places, Things, a 2015 comedy. First of all, I'll be honest with you, I never heard about this film before. I discovered by coincidence, and it overtook my expectations. For probably the first time, I got a notification from Netflix, a suggestion, and I have to say that finally they got my taste and they recommended the film that I particularly like. It's a very different story from the ordinary love romance stories. I felt in particular very sympathetic with the main character, this man left by his wife, in a certain way, you know, a very insecure character with an artistic inclination. Also, I really appreciated the relationship that, you know, this father is building with the two daughters that apparently are on his side during, you know, the separation process. They even kind of call their mother in a very particular way, so it was quite funny to see both of them. And what can I say, only 85 minutes that made me spend an interesting Monday night. Yes, it's the perfect film for a Monday night with not too many expectations, but trust me, my score to this film, 7, because I love this kind of independent and original film, also quite awkward. Available on Netflix, at least here in the UK. And now, let's move to the fifth film that I watched this week, called Sound of Metal, a 2019 drama. I'll be honest with you, a film that has received so much attention from the general audience and critics. They've been talking so much about this film. I was reading, you know, on Twitter, on social media, everyone was talking about this film, probably the film of the year. The expectations were huge. And I believe, personally, I have to make two different considerations. In terms of interpretation, for sure, the leading actor, Riz Ahmed, already seen and appreciated in a film like Four Lions and also in the TV series The Night Of, is definitely delivering the performance of his life. You know, at off, he really reminded me Matthew McConaughey, probably in Dallas Buyers Club, something unbelievable. He had to learn so many things during this film. How to play drums is very, very realistic and very keen into this role. In particular, if you like music, is perfect. You're gonna appreciate his interpretation. Also, you need basically to learn how to sign and how to face a very difficult situation and shocking at the same time that is happening all of a sudden in his life. So, from that point of view, total respect for him. He deserves probably an Oscar as a best actor and so many other awards. But I have to say, in terms of story, It shows several holes. These were exactly my wife's words at the end of the film. And the things happen very quickly in a very random way. So at one point you're a little bit confused and you just don't understand. But 2 minutes ago he was in United States, how he could be now in Paris, and how at the same time, you know, he's integrating in that community and so on. But I don't want to spoil too much. You definitely have to watch it. So my score to the acting of the main actors, 8.5, almost 9. To the film, 6.5. Overall, I would say 7.5. Available on Amazon Prime, at least here in the UK. And now let's move to the 6th film that I watched this week, called Richard Jewell, a 2019 drama based on a true story. Directed by who? By the great Clint Eastwood. If Clint was a fantastic actor, I believe that as a director is even better, simply amazing. I don't know, I can't find the right adjective to describe the great old Clint. I can't find a bad film directed by him. I don't know, do I have to name someone? A Perfect World, Unforgiven, Gran Torino, The Mule, Mystic River, Changeling, and many more. I love the way how Clint is directing movies, also how he's bringing up so many interesting stories that are quite unknown, but they have so much in terms of intensity and content. Also, probably so many good actors love working with him, and it's not a coincidence that every time he's creating the perfect chemistry with all of them. In this film in particular, Sam Rockwell is one of those actors that is really, as usual, performing in a fantastic way, and I consider him extremely versatile and perfect in almost any kind of role. A very intense, wonderful film. My score to this movie, 7.58. Available on Amazon or Sky, at least here in the UK. And now let's move to the 7th film that I watched this week, called Detour, a 2016 thriller. I believe probably it's a remake of an old film. From the trailer it seemed much more interesting, but you know, something like a mix between Natural Born Killers and U-Turn with Sean Penn, directed by Oliver Stone. But unfortunately, I think the final result was not as I expected. Potentially there was even a very young and talented cast with the same main actor already appreciated in Ready Player One, but the final result unfortunately was not great. I really only like the photography and of course the great scenes on the road of places that I had the fortune to visit with my wife and my son during our incredible on the road holidays in the United States. Trust me, an holiday on the road in the United States is the best ever. Nowhere else you can find a better one. So my score to this film, I'm very sorry, 5. Available on Amazon Prime, at least here in the UK. And now, last but not least, the 8th film that I watched this week, called The Kid Detective, a 2020 drama. A film that was, in this case, much better than I expected, much better than what is seen from the trailer, with Adrian Brody, or Adam Brody, I think in this case, I don't know if it's the right name, aka set in the TV series DOC. Is playing in this film a completely unusual and dark character from the previous ones that basically we saw him. A film that will make you smile. There are some very funny scenes, but also keep you in tension until the end. An original story that probably will divide general opinion, but in my case it was a good result and I was very happy to watch this film as well with my wife. My score to this film, 7, like at school. available on Amazon, at least here in the UK. So that's all for this week, but before leaving you in perfect o tanta passione style, today, 17th of April, it's Sean Bean's birthday. The great Sean turns 61, aka famous, for his role as Ned Stark in Game of Thrones. Winter is coming. And no, actually we are in spring, but this is one of the best lines ever in a TV series. And last but not least, I would like to remember an incredible actress who unfortunately yesterday left all of us due to, cancer. I would like to remember Helen McCrory, a fantastic actress, and she will be remembered for her role in particular in the saga Harry Potter and in the TV series Peaky Blinders. So rest in peace, Helen. You're always gonna be in our hearts. So I hope you like this review. Let me know your opinion in the comments below this video. Subscribe to this channel. I need more subscribers. By the way, I hit the 4,000 watching hours on my channel, so thank you so much. Like my son says, Dad, you are Italian, you talk so much, but at the same time you love listening and watching my videos. So now the only thing left to do is to subscribe to this channel and bring more friends. See you next week. Ciao!